lighting is very crucial. It can help students to study at night, which in turn improve their quality of education. So living in Chiwota, I had a first-hand experience of how it was like to live in the dark, because most of the times when we were here, we did not have any type of electricity. And the time that I grew up, like the most common type of light that was there was we used to use those fuel lamps that use kerosene, you know. Yeah, I think this one. Chigubhu Lantern started back in 2018. I remember very well that day. I was sitting in my room. So at home we had a lot of non-functional LED solar lanterns, and my parents wanted to dump those lights. So that same year I was actually doing my second year in electrical engineering. So using the basics of electronics that I had learned at school, I was able to fix those lights. But there came a challenge of the housing where I could put both the housings of those lights were already broken. So I actually thought maybe I could use like a plastic waste bottle. So I took a bottle, then I fitted all those parts into the plastic waste bottle. Can you switch on like that? And it started to work some wonders, like for me, because I used to use it for around 6 hours. Like I could study, then even do some household tasks. During this time where the LED lighting came into use, because that technology, if you look at it, it's really like something that's fascinating. Like the way it was designed, the way it lasts very long, the way we can even integrate it with solar energy. It's really something that really fascinates me.
Yeah, today would have been nice exchange.
Sustainable skills transfer is very, very important, like for our model, even for sustaining like the whole Chigubhu Lantern concept. Because number one, we are talking about the issue of a mindset shift. Right now, the world is faced by climate change, right? And I believe these young people who are training right now are going to suffer more. So we now have like a developer's guide where we carry out a more structured training for the students. And this training is no longer talking about like the lighting only. So it's now covering issues to do with waste management, because for the Chigubhu Lantern we are using plastic waste and electronic waste. So this developer guide is covering all that content like plastic and electronic waste management. And we also talk about the circular economy because we believe it is one of those things that can help us in our fight against climate change. Right now what we have is more of a linear economy. We extract minerals, we make products, then we dump those products, then we go back and we extract other minerals, right? So we keep on damaging our environment. So in a circular economy, we are talking about making products that last long, making products that are that we can repair. Because if you give every student like an extra 2 hours study time every night, I think this can really improve their grades and improve their performance. And from Manyonga Primary School, we have had some testimonials. So last year they recorded it's a 10% increase in their pass rate, and it's really a positive response. So I'm looking at something where a student used a light made from waste, and that student is able to pass, then they have a good life at the end, and that student is going to impart the kind of knowledge that they have to the other student, so this is going to be a chain reaction.